Inside every flower is one of nature's most precise mechanisms, a process so intricate that NEET asks about it every single year. Today, we decode sexual reproduction in flowering plants, the entire chapter, so that every question becomes a guaranteed mark. Let's begin. The flower is not just beautiful, it is a reproductive machine. The andrecium is the male part. Each stamen has an anther and a filament. The anther is where pollen is produced. The gynecium is the female part. The pistil has a stigma to receive pollen, a style, and at the base, the ovary containing ovules. These ovules later become seeds. Remember, if a flower has both, it is bisexual or hermaphrodite. If it has only one, it is unisexual. How is pollen formed? Each anther has 4 microsporangia. Inside are pollen mother cells, called microsporocytes, which undergo meiosis to form a tetrad of 4 microspores. Each microspore develops into a mature pollen grain. The pollen grain has 2 walls, the outer exine, made of Sporopollenin, the most resistant biological molecule known, and the inner intine, made of cellulose. This is a classic NEET question. Sporopollenin is so tough it survives strong acid, alkali, and extreme temperatures. Now for the female side. Inside the ovule, the megaspore mother cell divides by meiosis to give 4 megaspores. 3 degenerate. Only the one at the chelazal end survives. This one functional megaspore divides mitotically 3 times, creating an 8-nucleate structure. This is the embryo sac, also called the female gametophyte. At the micropilar end, the egg cell and 2 synergids, together called the egg apparatus. At the chelazal end, 3 antipodal cells. In the center, the large central cell with 2 polar nuclei. This is the polygonum type, the most common, and NEET loves testing the exact number of cells and nuclei here. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. There are 3 types: autogamy, same flower; geitonogamy, different flower on the same plant; and xenogamy, different plants entirely. Geitonogamy is genetically equivalent to self-pollination, even though 2 flowers are involved. Agents of pollination include insects, entomophily, where pollen is sticky and scented; wind, anemophily, where pollen is light and smooth and stigmas are feathery; water, hydrophily, seen in Vallisneria at the surface, and Zostera underwater. Plants have evolved outbreeding devices to avoid self-pollination, like diece, self-incompatibility, and dichogamy. This is the most important concept in this chapter: double fertilization. It is unique to angiosperms. After pollination, the pollen grain germinates on the stigma. The pollen tube grows down the style and enters the ovule through the micropyle. It releases 2 male gametes. The first male gamete fuses with the egg cell. This is called syngamy, producing the diploid zygote, which develops into the embryo. The second male gamete fuses with both polar nuclei. This is triple fusion, forming the triploid primary endosperm nucleus, or PEN, which develops into the endosperm. Both fertilizations happen simultaneously, hence the name double fertilization. NEET has asked this topic in almost every paper. After fertilization, a series of transformations happen. The zygote develops into the embryo. The primary endosperm nucleus divides to form endosperm, which nourishes the developing embryo. The integuments harden into the seed coat, with the outer integument becoming the testa and the inner becoming the tegmen. If the nucellus persists, it becomes perisperm. The entire ovule is now a seed. Meanwhile, the ovary wall becomes the pericarp, the fruit wall. 2 special terms for NEET: parthenocarpy, fruit development without fertilization, gives seedless fruits like bananas; apomixis, seed formation without fertilization, seen in some grasses. Before you go, rapid fire. These are direct NEET marks. 1. Sporopollenin is the most resistant organic substance in nature. 2. The embryo sac has 7 cells and 8 nuclei in the polygonum type. 3. Double fertilization occurs only in angiosperms. 4. Endosperm is triploid, 3N, and zygote is diploid, 2N. 5. Filiform apparatus is found in synergids and guides the pollen tube entry. 6. Chalizogamy. Pollen tube enters through chaliza, seen in Cassarina. 7. Polyembryony means more than one embryo per seed. Classic example is citrus. Download the complete NCERT notes and PYQs from the link below. And if this helped you, hit subscribe. Day 24 drops tomorrow. See you there.